Good morning, it's Lisa from Ameri-Pooch. And I'm just here to tell you a little bit about moose antlers. We do carry them in our store. We sell them by the ounce, so you don't pay by the actual size. And when we've compared prices, we found that our prices are extremely reasonable. And we were able to get some whole racks, so we can even cut them to a shape that you want, to a weight that you want. And of course, we don't have to pay shipping, so we can pass that along to you. So if you're not familiar with antlers, here's a little bit about them. We get them from deer, elk, and moose. We mostly have moose here because that is the preferred one that we find for our customers. And moose antlers, or any antler, is basically just bone. However, it's very fast-growing bone. In fact, moose will, or deer or elk, will shed its antlers every winter, and then it will regrow them the next year. So it's really the fastest-growing bone of any animal. So it grows really quickly. And the good side of that is it means that when you harvest this, you're not killing an animal, you're not harming the animal. They're shed naturally, they're picked up, next year they grow back. So they're a good resource. They do tend to be a little bit on the pricey side, but at $2.60 an ounce, our prices are extremely reasonable. We're told we have about the best prices around. And this one here is a really big one. This is actually about a 24 ouncer, I'm sorry. And you'll know it's kind of rough, which is really good for cleaning your dog's teeth. And you'll notice that this is the burr, which is the part that goes to the head. And this is really rough. So this is a great dental chew. It will really help clean your dog's teeth for you. And this is a very heavy one. This is good for a big dog. This is actually elk. You'll notice it's not as wide, because it doesn't grow flat like a moose antler does, as you can see. However, it's got that burr for cleaning, and it's a nice shape for dogs that kind of like to hold the chew in their paws this way. That's kind of what my Chihuahua does with her little ones. Flatter ones like this are really great for dogs that don't have a huge bite. Like, I wouldn't recommend this for like your pit bull or your mastiff, but for a dog that's kind of medium to large size, that is a good chewer, like people with their dachshunds that chew really well. This is a great choice because the dog can't get the whole antler into their mouth. So they kind of have to work around it and stuff. So it actually slows them down. And a dog will, for the most part, eat through the antler, but they do last a long time. So most people feel that they're well worth the cost. This is another flat piece. You'll see, again, we can cut these to the sizes that you want. So you can have the little points if you want them. You have the flatter if that's what you're looking for. Again, this is moose, you can tell because it's flat and smoother. And this is a really small one. This one here only weighs about 2.5, 3 ounces, so it's really small, but it's great for your smaller dogs, maybe like your larger Chihuahuas. And if you want something even smaller, again, we can cut. So even a prong like this, we can cut down to fit your little Chihuahua. So we really have any style, any shape that you want. And again, our prices are really, really good. Moose antler has all the benefits of bone. It has all the same minerals and whatnot, so it's got those benefits. In fact, there are some places that they even grind it up and add it to food. That's how nutritional it is, because it's got a lot of minerals and whatnot in it. So it's a really healthy dog treat. Now, of course, any dog treat for any dog could potentially be dangerous. So we always tell people that, when you give a treat to your dog or a toy, they should be supervised whenever they're chewing on it. And if it gets too small where they can get it in and maybe choke on it, you need to take it away from them. But these are a relatively safe treat. I guess no matter what you do, there's always some risk because sometimes dogs do things we really don't want them to do. They get a little greedy sometimes. So they are a relatively safe treat. They do last quite a long time. Again, they're good for cleaning teeth. They are all natural. They don't harm any animals, so of course we like that because we like animals. So these are a great alternative to rubber toys for anybody who's looking for something that is natural and environmentally friendly, as well as being pretty healthy. So if you're looking for moose antlers, if you've never tried them for your dog, I will tell you that your dog is going to like them. We've been open 5 years. We've had 2 customers whose dogs did not like them. They gave them to their neighbors and the dogs did. If your dog doesn't really know what to do with them when they start, because occasionally you'll get a dog like that, you can even soak them in like a beef bouillon, not with salt or anything, but you can soak it overnight to give it a taste. But I don't think that that's necessary in most cases. Dogs really, really, really like these treats. I mean, what dog doesn't like a bone? And the best part for you is they don't smell. So they're not like using a Chewy or a Pizzle. There is no odor that we can detect. It doesn't affect their breath. So they're a really great choice if you're looking for a natural dog chew. So if you're thinking this would work for your dog, you can come on down. We're open Wednesday afternoons, Friday afternoons, and Saturdays. And of course, you can always give us a call if you want to meet, because I do come in fairly often. And our number is 258-4695. We actually don't put them on our website because it's really hard to pick a size and shape, but we can work with you if you're looking to order one by mail, but unfortunately shipping is kind of high because they're heavy. So I think they're better if you can buy them locally, but that option is available, and we can work that out if that's what you want. So I hope you've learned a little bit about them, and I hope that you decide to use this type of a treat for your dog, because we do think it's a good alternative to some of the other stuff. And of course, we like things that are nice and environmentally friendly and animal friendly, and these sure are. So have a good day.